So here we go, the voyage into the unknown. Guy Martin, a TT legend, age of 34, 15 times on the podium at the Isle of Man, 3 world records, including the world's fastest sledge, the world's fastest gravity racer. But this, a totally unreasonable thing to want to do. Just waiting to fire the bike up then, and he will then go out for his first familiarization run. That's the Indian Scout. You can just hear him talking to his crew. 225 kilo racer, 1100 cc's, around about 100 horsepower as Guy goes out onto this enormous wall then, 37.5 meters in diameter, 6 meters high, and he's warming the tires up. They've been in tire blankets like Formula One tires have been, just to get them right up to temperature. He needs to grip this wall and just trying the edges of the vertical, you see, coming off the angles. This very much a familiarization run, really, to get a feel for the bike and the tires and the conditions. We've got a crowd in here and a very good atmosphere tonight. And he's just slowing down. He's going to come in and check in with his mentor, Ken Fox.
Look good, mate. Look good. Tyres are nice. Look good, mate.
Yeah, he's spot on. I'll leave it now. All right.
Look good, mate. Just not too fast. Just get yourself settled down.
Okay, second run now. This one, a bit more of a familiarization for the mind and the body. This is where the G-forces start to increase, where the vision starts to grey out, where the muscles start to strain. This is very much testing the limits of the man as much as the machine. He's up on the wall already, 46.5 miles an hour. There's a green band, look out for 59, he's just under the limit he needs. Maybe next time round. No, it's slightly slower, 56 this time. He's a whisker short of the world record on his first proper attempt. Guy Martin is clearly feeling good tonight. You can hear him just working the throttle. You can only really last about a minute. His left hand, he's just done it! 60 miles an hour, left-handed out! And he's testing the limits of himself already, but he's already broken the world record, 60.1 miles an hour on his first proper go. And how much further can he go, I wonder? He's still going round, and again, just taking his left hand off the handlebar. That's a confidence thing, really, for mind and body, just to prove it's possible to stay in touch with everything. Continuing to do the laps here, Guy Martin, on this Indian Scout, the preferred bike of Wall of Death riders, going back to the 1920s. Beautiful looking machine, and he's clearly in a good mood tonight. What a great run from Guy Martin. So will he go again, I wonder?
Which one of the milk floats? You only got just over 60, mate.
Yeah.
Can we not squeeze a little bit more?
Just over 60?
Yeah.
That's all I was.
Yeah, just over 60.
It's better than 57.
I think maybe it's only firing one cylinder.
Yeah. Can I go a little bit faster?
Just
How long a run? Not as long as that.
Yeah, no, you don't want as long as that. Make it a shorter, swifter one. All right? Shorter, faster.
So he's already got the record, but now he's going to try and push it out a little bit further. He's going to go straight up to speed, I think. That was the instruction from his mentor, Ken Fox. So here we go. He's already unofficially got the world record here. Watch out for that green band. That's the beginning and end of each of these roughly 3.5 to 4 second laps. How much more is there in the tank from Guy Martin and this Indian Scout bike? 63.6. He's already pushing it. That's just over 4G. 70, he's hit 70 already. That's 5.2 G, 70.3 miles an hour. That is an extraordinary opening lap. Well done, Guy Martin. And the crowd here in Lincolnshire love that one.
That's a bit better, like you was meaning it that time, 71.
You want much more?
No, well, it weren't bad, mate. Weren't bad, 71. Do you want a break and have a
I
breather?
need a pee.
A break? Have a beer. Have a quick beer.
Time for the second attempt, and that's going to happen on a new bike. Guy I believe you built this in your shed.
In the shed, mate. In the shed. Yep.
That has blown my mind already, and I love the look of this bike. It's almost like a Mad Max vibe to it.
You reckon? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it feels definitely Mad Max-like. Take me through what the thinking is behind changing the bike for the big record attempt.
Well, I had that frame, I've had it sat in the shed. It's a Rob North frame, which is a famous frame from the early 70s.
Okay.
For road racing, not for wall of death riding, not for dirt riding, just for road racing. So that's a frame. I had it sat in the shed and I had a bit of an idea, because my dad used to have one, and that's the first ever race bike I rode, and I thought, I want to build something that's a bit different. And it was just sat on the settee in the shed. Anyway, this wall of death job, and I thought, right, I know. So I started building it, started building the engine, and it's got sort of an engine made up of a few bits. It's sort of based on late 60s BSA, British firm, right? And then I sort of got the wheels in it, and then I had Shazza strapped to it. I used to cable tie to her in different places and take pictures of her. Not in a kinky, sexy way, I wrote. But I did do it. I did start cable
was it
tying her.
intended then?
No, just to get, because I knew how a bike and how you needed to sit on a bike for a wall of death, just taking pictures of her. Right, what position do her legs need to be in, do her arms need to be in? And we're about the same sort of size.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's why we've ended up with bars there, foot pegs there, seating there, and there's nothing really on it.
Can I just point out this colour here is just beautiful. How do you get that colour?
Oh yeah, I've done most things on this bike, but my welding's not that good.
Okay.
So a mate of mine, firm from Derby, they welded that exhaust
Your friend
for us.
chipped in?
He did. Mate did that. Well, another mate made the number board. Les, who was in the audience.
What about the BMX handlebars?
Oh no, they're not BMX. They're off an old. I don't know, an old tribe. Oh, my uncle Rodders, he's about somewhere. He lent me them. He lent me them out of the shed, so I can't bend them. Yeah, mate in Raisin made me that seat. That's just a seat and it's for sitting on and nothing else. It's not for style. There's nothing on it that's for style. It's just purpose-built machine for going fast on a wall.
Let me say this, yeah, and I don't mean this in a bad way.
Go on.
I'm no engineer.
Go on.
But would it not be prudent to use the Indian Scout, the one you did the first
Because it's
pass on?
proven.
Because it's a proven, proven quantity.
And you'd say that, you would say that, but that is a right heavy old bus in it there with India. What do we reckon it weighs? I mean, in Curly says she weighs 200, I reckon she's more than that. It's all cast. It's a right big lump. So this is a bit lighter, and the main gain with this is, right, the bars are a lot longer, so they flex. The frame is all bronze brazed, it's all hand welded, so all those tubes bend a bit, so it sort of acts as a bit of suspension, all the frame flexing, the bars bending, it just acts as a bit of give.
Does this get the Ian Martin seal of approval, Dad? You're into
Oh,
it?
100%, yeah. Guys put a lot of effort into that.
What more do you want?
Oh, what more do you want?
And Cami, of course, you're the race mechanic of years and years. Are you happy that this is the bike that's going to smash that 70 miles per hour?
Yeah, we've
record?
put all our knowledge together and we've put everything we do at the TT into this bike so it'll go around that wall as fast as possible.
That's the plan. The fat lady's not sang, has she? So we've got these boys on time. We just got to, yeah.
Should we see what she can do?
Is that not politically correct to say fat lady? Yeah. You know, she goes
to say it twice.
Sorry, you know she goes and sings, doesn't she?
Let's get this bike in there, Guy. I want to see it on that wall.
Come on.
Here we go.
She doesn't
Best
sing,
of
does
luck,
she?
Guy. Best of luck, everyone. Guy, I'm going to come in as well. I'm going to come in too. That's cool, yeah?
All right.
Guy Martin, already a record breaker, 70.33 miles an hour from his first run, sustaining 5.4 G as the machine is wheeled onto the back of this BSA-based bike that he's built himself in his shed not far from here in Lincolnshire. And Guy Martin, 15 times on the podium in TT. Of course, that 1,000-yard stare of the racer. He's concentrated, he's relaxed, and he's ready to go. This bike, as he was telling us, has a little bit more flex in it. He just feels a bit more comfortable on it. Just warming the engine up, his girlfriend Sharon there looking nervously on. So the big question is, how far can he push it? This bike, based on a 750cc, 3-cylinder machine, 85 horsepower, borrowed handlebars, a borrowed seat. Very much a homemade machine. Again, warming the tyres up, just getting everything ready. The conditions, of course, have changed slightly since the earlier ride. Just moving it up and down on that horizontal section, leading up to the vertical section of the wall. This very much the familiarization with the bike and the wall, and just getting himself into the zone before he gets into the massive Gs that he'll encounter later on. Checking in now with his mentor, Ken Fox.
Look nice, look good. Looks all right, mate.
Dead on. Give it a beat, Jake.
Oh, All right, again, not a fast one, just wake the tyres off.
You can tell he's hot to trot. Give it the beans, Chief, was the instruction from his mechanic, Cammy, and straight away, Guy is building into the groove. This is all about settling the body now and the mind, and already you can hear the revs on this triple-cylinder engine bike rising. He's getting quick already. Here's the time, 46 miles an hour for his first plug. Just remember, he did 70 miles an hour on the Indian earlier on, 60 now. That was the target set by Guinness for today. He smashed it earlier on, 70.5. He's picking up all the time, taking just over 4 seconds a lap to go around this 37.5 metre circuit. Just dropping down again the revs now. Will he push it one more time on this run, or will he come and check in again with his mentor, Ken Fox, before really going for it on his final run? And I think that is what he's going to do. He's got a feel for the wall, and he just wants a last-minute bit of reassurance.
All right. 70 miles an hour.
70.
Yeah.
70 miles an hour was 5G. That's 5 times his body weight, pushing him down to the ground. Getting up to 80 will push me towards 7G. This is the big run then. This is the final run. Guy Martin going for a piece of history. Here we go. Listen to the revs rising. This is so exciting. Look at the vibrations on his body. The G-force is mounting. 72.79 miles an hour. How much further can he go? 78. It's getting up towards. It's getting towards 6.5G. Can he go quicker than that? I think he's done 78 miles an hour. He comes down off the wall. The crowd love that one. He hasn't just broken the record. He's absolutely smashed it. A bold, ambitious and unreasonable thing to attempt, but Guy Martin has pulled it off. He's done something that's never been done before.
78. You all right, Alan? That's good?
Okay, going again.
Listen, go again, but for a very short time, one lap at a bit of speed, all right? Only...
Wow, here we go. Unexpected. We thought it was going to be only 3 runs. It's going to go straight up to speed. His body's ready for it. His mind is ready for it. The bike is ready for it. It's just him against the clock. Listen to the revs rising. He's pushing it harder than ever now. Look at the vibrations on the wall. 58 for the opening lap. Here we go, 70.7. Is he going to have another go? 78.1. He's right where he was before. Can he get to 80? No, he can't. He's coming back off the wall. An absolutely heroic attempt, though. 78 miles an hour. Fantastic performance from the TT legend, Guy Martin. 78 miles an hour, the new world record, the fastest ever speed on a wall of death.
Have you got anything left for that? Are you done?
How fast was that?
78.1. Have you got anything left? If you haven't, say so.
Can we go again?
78.103. It's up to you. That is extraordinary. I think we got it.
Have you got anything left? If you haven't, say it.
Guy, we can't go again.
Yeah.
We got it. 78. It's amazing. No, we can't go again. You got it. 78.1, an amazing result, we think. But again, we need to wait for Guinness to check the data and the figures in order to make this official. See you shortly. Come back. Guy.